Shotgun Farmer.
Hey everybody, want to wheeze them here late night. I'm quite tired. In fact, I would have done this about an hour and a half ago, but I was having a hard time staying awake. And that said, what we've got going on, I've needed to get this done, and I'm kind of in a time crunch for reasons you're about to see. But we're going to jump in here. You'll note Attack of the Vegemites. This was a big unannounced update, and then if you were super amped up about it, you kind of saw like the teaser on YouTube or Twitter or something. You're like, hey, where's the update? Apparently there was an issue with the Horde mode that they added on a new map that they also added, and that's kind of why it wasn't available quite as soon as we had probably wanted it to be. But apparently everything's squared away, and if you're oblivious to everything, here you go, Attack of the Vegemites. Lock and load, farmers, the invasion has begun. The Vegemites have landed on the farm. This new update is packed with a brand new weapon, a new night map, community requested features, and intergalactic chaos. So, I always figured we'd kind of like have to deal with these guys in Moonside, right? But what we have here, if you can't tell from the backdrop, this would be a Quonset, this is a barn, this is another barn, this is a pin. There's usually some cattle, a Molotov cocktail, a sniper rifle, and 2 horses back there. That's right, it is Riverside at night. So we've got a brand new map, Riverside at night. We've got a new weapon, which, spoiler alert, I have not, and I can prove this, I have not let myself play the new map. Obviously, I haven't played the new Horde mode either. But I have used the new weapon, and I'd used the new weapon prior to this update. And you're thinking, hey, how could you possibly have done that? It's a new weapon. The weapon in question is the Spudnade, the potato cannon, right? Sort of a, you shoot it and it would put mines right here in proximity when an enemy comes, you know, like blow up. There were some issues with it. He pulled it. It was teased in Moonside, and I've covered it extensively. It is back. It is functional. The mines are simply color-coded by the team that you're on, and you can kind of wreak some havoc with it. Seems very promising, but first what we have to do is come in here to career. Okay, this is a big deal. This is something I've kind of wanted to keep tabs on, and now we can. And what I'm talking about, it is not, as I promised, I'm still waiting on my nephew to do Northside Horde mode, and I haven't even looked at the Riverside. But the next thing you'll see, Field of Fright, so that's cool. I didn't realize that was added until just now. But what I did want to highlight, Countryside wins, Countryside Night, Dark Side, East Side Night. This documents everything. As you can see, Riverside Night wins that I'm circling 0. I've never played it. I wanted it to be brand new. Moonside, again, that's reset. I don't know how many times. We have way more than 30 wins on it, but it is what it is. I don't know that any screens or unlockables have been added just yet for these. Again, I haven't really gotten much time in to explore. I basically get my daily challenges done and get out. But speaking of daily challenges, check that one out. 50 kills in Oceanside. Not sure I've seen that one before. Something he mentioned in the update was community requested features, and one of those, I guess particularly from newcomers to the game, is this. You've got Grizzly Harvest, To the Moon, the Frozen Harvest, Big City Farmer. That would be your like season 1, 2, 3, and 4 of the Cattle Pass, so they're still there. They're now archived, and you can go back to them at any time. So if you did season 1, loved it, you weren't playing the game, and To the Moon, you came back, To the Moon ended in a week, Frozen Harvest started, and you're like, man, I really wanted all those unlockables, because let's face it, you know, there's like 100 tiers, 100 levels per each. You can now go back and basically get those, and you don't have to go to the market, which has also seen some changes. We've got the DLC featured here. You've got your daily items, which refresh daily, but we don't have like the weekly cattle pass items anymore, which is because you can now go back and simply unlock them in order. And this is the main reason I'm forcing myself to record this when I'm tired. These would be gone before I'm home from work, so I want to get them covered. These are all brand new, all with this new update, and we are going to begin with the... Also, check that out. 357 bucks, suckers. So this won't even put a dent in the pocket. But, okay. I did not know that was going to be a hat. That's actually pretty cool. We'll roll with it. We've got Space Pint. I can only assume this is going to be a pet. Indeed it is. It's a floating cow. Oh, it's got a jetpack. That makes it even better. So we'll go okay there. Let's see here. Spoink. That's just going to be a little icon, so we will purchase that. And last but not least, we've got Riverside Night, which is... Alright, didn't know that was going to happen either. But it should be like a load screen or a lobby screen. It doesn't actually specify. I'm guessing maybe a lobby screen. So we'll go ahead and purchase that. And oh, lobby background. Now we know. That's what we were guessing. So the main thing is I got those. Those could be gone for quite some time. Reappear either all together, one at a time, two at a time. I don't want to deal with that in the future, so we are covered. Sweet. What I want to do now is come in to Farmer, and seems like I'd seen some new stuff here. That's our... Maybe I didn't. I kind of briefly went through this the other day when I was checking out the career changes. Okay, so Flying Saucer, I guess that's probably what I saw. It's all 30 waves in Riverside Nightmare. So that'll get you a new little pet there. Probably some other things, right? But we'll sort of leave it at that for now. But let's come in here, and we're now going to go to play, and we're going to go to practice. We're going to go to the firing range. Kind of try to feel out the Spudnade. I'm assuming it's been added. It may not have been. There's a lot of stuff going down. It's there, so very cool. Alright, this is it. Fully grown in all its glory again. Think back to Moonside, and this is basically what we saw teased in sort of the community deck. Here are all the glorious weapons. I wish the backside had the nutrition facts. Or maybe not the backside, but maybe like if you interacted with the sign or something. Saved me a lot of trouble here. Well, it's Spudnade Launcher. Let's pick it up. I'm going to press F. That's what we're looking like. Nothing crazy, right? But check this out. If I do that, I love the sound, number one. But if you were an enemy, and I guess you like grazed up against that, or you ran, didn't see it, it would detonate. I can manually detonate it, and it does not damage me. So I can't really check damage super well. But check this out. Stick it there. See how it's like a sticky grenade type of a thing? That's kind of what I'm wanting to highlight. If I shoot that light, or aim at the light, and the arc is there. Also note the spikes are sort of blue. It's sort of hard to tell, but if the opponents were here and they had this, it would be red. But again, you can basically detonate it. They don't always seem to grow. I have not figured out that dynamic. This one's growing. I don't know if it's like from a shrapnel. I don't know if it's just like a percentage thing. We got 4 in the hole here. Let's do those two. You'll note this one just kind of despawned. If you watch them from fruition, they'll just kind of wither. And I don't know if that withering would then grow. You know, has like a probability of growing a complete Spudnade Launcher. Or if it's like when it's detonated, it has a chance. So I'm just going to shoot that. Well, guess we won't. We'll break those two. We'll break this one. So that seems to be the catch. See those two wither? And nothing seems to be coming up. This is a tilled field, so we should have quicker results. We're just going to do this. Yeah, okay, yeah. So that seems to be what triggers it again. That's how little seat time I have with this. I'm kind of figuring it out in real time. But there's not much I can do with this to showcase the damage, right? Note with this guy, I guess if you hit it, it just sticks. That would be phenomenally good. Let's see if we break these. If either... Yeah, both of them actually did fall down. So I would love to see that. Let's shoot him in the head. Pay close attention to the drop. I didn't really see it, but it's like right there, so we're gonna roll with it. But let's just set this up. And we're gonna grab the radish gun, which we know has good range. Now, imagine if an enemy was here, right? So it sort of spins, and then you can kind of see it. Let's get closer and see if you can see a detonation. So, yeah, that's kind of what I have to work with here. So, we'll roll with that. Can we... This doesn't... I don't know that we're going to ever knock anything over, but you can do some really cool stuff with that not being a thing, you know? So, let's go beat action rifle this thing, shall we? Let's see if we can get a proximity explosion. Might be kind of a one-off. These are very close together. Let's just go for the middle one. Yeah, I guess if you're precise enough, it'll just be a one-off. Now let's see what this does. Okay, that's got promising results. Let's grab this again. Get these going. All right, so. What am I hearing? I guess fire was still going somewhere? I don't know. Let's see. You know exactly what I was about to do. I do believe. Let's see what the lemonade does. Nothing. Okay. Probably should have timed that one better. What will the onion do? Nothing. Okay. Interesting. Let's try this. Oh, they're gone. Okay, well, this'll be the extent of what we do, pretty much. All right, let me. Oh, can't stick them there. Okay. All right, where'd it go? Oh no, we screwed it up, didn't we? Oh geez, 24. Maybe we can make it happen. I thought I was quicker than that. Here we go. Huh, even with the flamethrower, it's kind of like a one-off. Very cool. So that's sort of what they look like, I guess, coming up out of the ground. That kind of makes more sense. I love that this is like instantaneous replacement now. Or pretty instantaneous, I would say. Weapons, sadly, are not in our case. But, let's see here. Haven't gotten to play with it like this. I don't know if we can get it or not. Yes, what a skill. Alright, let's see here. So we have a lot of time here. Wish me luck. Hard part's going to be finding it again. Whoops. Could have totally done that sooner, but yeah, there's some interesting things I believe we'll be able to do with Spudnade. So I'm excited about that. But even the soccer ball doesn't move, so. What happens if you die in practice, I wonder? Oh, hey. What have we done here? Where'd the soccer ball go? Will it reappear? Okay, don't know what we did. I kind of want to know what happens if you die. Have we died in practice? I don't know that we have, but we're about to. So wish me well here. This ought to do it. That's it? No achievements? Nothing? Okay. Well. Hey, we respawned with a weapon. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, that's basically what I want to do. Just play around with Spudnade Launcher here. You can showcase it, give you a good feel for what it does, what it's capable of. I will say, like if we go straight here, you can see it's got a bit of an arc to it, so we're going to have to aim high, shoot early. That would have been a hit since I think it's stuck there. But, yeah, kind of a cool little weapon. Oh, explosive. Let's see if we can get this. Alright, does it always drop? I don't know that it does. Like, if we would have exploded one on the roof, I don't think we're going to get another drop with it. I guess the roof would be the best place to go to explore that. So... yeah. In certain spots, I don't think we're going to get the drop from it. But again, it seems like as long as you detonate this thing, you're going to have a Spudnade grow. So that answers my questions that I had about that. And I believe we are ready to jump back here. So I'm going to go back to the lobby. And yeah, just again, I hadn't done that. I saved that to do with you blind. Just kind of wanted to get a feel for it. Should we stick to news and the Spudnade highlights, or should we go to the new map? Again, I've not played the new map. I think it would be wrong to not play the new map. So I'm hoping there's a Spudnade spawn. Now, like I said, I've only done daily challenges since this. I have not seen a dedicated Spudnade spawn. I kind of think I've looked. I mainly play Graveside, Darkside. Sort of depends on the daily challenge too. And I've been on Oceanside. Haven't seen one. We'll figure it out. So here we go. We're going team deathmatch. We're gonna max out the bot squad. We're gonna go private so we can derp around here. And let's just 100% guarantee our presence in Riverside Night. It's going to be good. You know what? I want a vanilla experience here. I almost always do random weapon in the GMO options. We're just going to go straight vanilla and see how we like this new map. So again, I'll be seeing this for the first time with you. And... take it from there. So let's jump in, see what we've got. Keep your fingers crossed for a Spudnade Launcher.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get those whippersnappers.
M6 bean, same spot. This is now a lemonade instead of the PK2 pineapple. Oh hey, this is gone. Oh, I wanna look at that. Sweetness. Okay, where did he get that, I wonder? That's not a stock weapon here. The river is way higher. Watermelon, still where it is. Got this healing. The tractor is gone? Where would the tractor go at night? Okay, so the radish gun is here. Interesting. What happens if we go in here? Oh, it's like, it's not zero gravity, but it's certainly less gravity. Can we get the cow back? Poor guy. Gal, who knows? Alright, bot squad's doing well here for us. Mulatov man's still there. Alright, I kind of think the radish gun has been nerfed a little. It used to be like a one-hit kill. That was 3 shots in very close proximity, did nothing. See, like, that should have been a kill. The tractor is here.
Drop incoming.
Usually not. There's usually horses here. Sniper rifles in the same spot. Let's see here. Watermelon instead of a rocket launcher. Same spot, right? Okay, okay. Payoff. Oh, no way, the dam's gone. So this is where we would have Moo Moo Milk tucked away. Look at that dude underwater. No way. Oh, this is cool. It's like a total different dynamic. Probably shouldn't be wasting these. There's what we were looking for. Okay, so you can drown. I have wasted every single one of these. See how they're blue though? Let me try to get these planted. I don't know if that one's gonna count since it's on a rock. Am I not able to like sink and get that? It's like I was unable to move correctly there. Alright. So I'm okay with that. Maybe there's something in here. We can get. Okay.
Here comes the crop saucer.
Oh, this is gonna be cool. There's a crop saucer coming. Crop saucer meet crop saucer. Alright. Oh no, dadgum. I'm just trying to have a good time here. Alright, well, let's see what we've done. What kind of a mess have we created here for ourselves? Are those are gone? Whoa, geez, people, please. Alright, so we died by way of Spudnade, which is cool. Okay, there was a red one, so check this out. I kind of want to know what damage that'll do. Huh, apparently at least 100. Note that it did credit the guy that shot the Spudnade. This is a dead heat here. Where is the... There it is, right in the middle of the river. Alright, pop up here. We should have triggered. Oh man, I love this lighting on the bridge. That's great. I'm completely turned around too. I thought I was in a different spot. Okay, let's try to finish exploring here.
Drop
Seems
incoming.
different. Can't quite place why, but it is. The wheel is no longer turning. So you get crop drops and crop saucers here. Wait a second. So we have a radish gun too. This is usually a chili thrower. So that sort of balances things out. The lighting in these barns is great. No radio that I found so far. Blast that. Oh, I see what I want. Let's get a kill. There's our first Spudnade kill.
Double kill.
There's kill too. Alright, now check this out. Well, I can't do it with Spudnade. Let's get that planted, shall we? So note that did no damage to me. Previously we killed ourselves. So live and learn, you know. You gotta... Oh, no way! Okay, so cool. Very balanced. So the rocket launcher is gonzo, but we've got the Spudnade, and of course we've got one drone there. So let's see, we are barely winning. Better actually go assist the teammates here, and maybe we'll do it with a barrage from the new weapon. I'm gonna try to get some on the ground here as well. Alright, let me run back over here. We'll take it. See right there? We got the kill. Alright, I'm gonna put that down. And I'm gonna... Let's see. I don't know if that one planted itself.
Minute left to go. Here comes
put
the
this
crop
down.
saucer.
Try to bait this
Double
guy.
kill.
We got another one. So again, you will eventually run out. Like, you know, that'll just wither of its own accord. But until it happens, it's pretty freaking cool. So we should have... Oh,
Drop
hey.
is here.
That'll work. Perfect. Gotta get the arc just right, and we nailed it. Alright, what is up with the cow? Did they take the cow?
Only 30 seconds.
I think the cow's totally gone. Oh, okay, let me, we haven't been through here. This is clean. This is very clean. There's usually a chili pepper like that right here. Haven't been up here. I feel bad for the cow, man. I don't know what happened. You know what I mean?
Triple kill.
Triple kill, huh? Oh, didn't see that.
Victory.
Okay, well, there you go. I think we explored the map fairly well. There's no new celebrations. There is the music. So we'll just rock out here. Yeah, sorry about that, Beefcake. He was the MVP there. But yeah, so that's what we've got. That is the new map. That is the new weapon. And Horde mode I will eventually do. I don't know if I'll jump into that solo or just like try to do it with my nephew after we do Northside. I was hoping we could have done Northside. Obviously I've stayed in the Northside attire, but alas, it is what it is. So we come in here to career. Check it out. We have got, where is it? Riverside. What am I missing? Come on. Right there, Riverside Night. We've played once, we've won once. We're doing all right. So, yeah. Also, I should mention the cattle pass has all been updated here, so it's going to archive that for you as well. But I've always kind of wanted to see like your total wins, and that's kind of cool. So, like I said, you can see Graveside gets played quite a bit. But yeah. I'm going to go take care of these daily challenges, stop this. Again, I'm super tired. My apologies it took me this long to get to it. If you're playing Horde mode, what do you think of it? How are you liking it? How does it compare to the previous Horde modes? Same thing with the Spudnade Launcher. How are you liking the new weapon? Is there anything you would change? Again, we'll try to feature that hot and heavy here. Also, moving forward, any recordings, I'll try to do random weapons and of course crop drops and whatnot. We'll see if we can't maybe feature it as prominently as we can for a while, sort of try to feel the weapon out. Again, you can set up some pretty cool stuff, especially if you're playing with friends. If one of you had the Spudnade Launcher, you could just lace a pathway or near spawn areas, and then your buddy could be sniping that as the opponent spawns in and moves forward. So you got some options there. You'd have to kind of investigate the blast radius, but something I'm going to do when I play Riverside Night again is track the cow, because I did feel like it had gone up a little bit. At what point it fully disappeared into the mothership, I don't know, but it clearly was not on the ground. So something is amiss. I don't know if over the course of the map other cattle go, a tractor, who knows. But yeah, pretty sweet little map there. This does open up some connections for Moonside possibly. Again, that's kind of where I thought we would see aliens, is possibly like a Moonside Horde mode. But yeah, I had no idea Riverside Night was coming with an alien invasion and these Spudnades. So never know what Qazi's up to, and that's a good thing if he keeps doing stuff like this. So I had a good time. I'm looking forward to playing it more, getting a better feel for the weapons and the new map. We'll sort of feel that out a little bit better. But thanks for watching. Let me know your thoughts on this, how you're liking the new update, what you think of like the ability to go back in time and kind of collect items. And again, the stuff right here was important to me because I will not be home in time to get those, and I don't know when they're coming back, so I wanted to have it taken care of. So that said, thanks for watching. I'll catch you back for more from the farm.